Hey folks, Ebbs here with House of Guns, and I have a gun case review for you here today. This is a Starlight cases, small size or maybe medium size pistol case. And you might be able to tell just by looking at it right now at this point that this case has seen quite a bit of abuse. Well, that's because we actually just finished testing it, and it looks like it's held up pretty good. These things boast quite a few features in terms of how they're going to protect your gear. It has these heavy-duty locks with spring-loaded locking mechanisms, and it allows you to use your padlocks, TSA locks, whatever it is that you want to use up here to get it secured and protect whatever's inside, because it's going to be tough to get into. It's airtight, so it has this pressure valve that you open 2 turns, and then once you close it, you can seal it back up, and that's going to protect it from humidity. And then once you seal it up and it's closed and locked, it's also waterproof. So we could throw this in a pond, you know, we could throw it in a river, go down and fetch it a little while later, and find out that it's probably going to be 100% okay. But this one, as I'm sure is obvious, has already seen quite a bit of abuse today. The outer case is scraped up and not destroyed, but just short of it. The buckles have buckled the case latches, but they are still secure. They have not opened, and all of that after having been run over multiple times by my truck. And so I had to put it in 4-wheel to keep backing up and getting over it. But I ran over it, I parked on top of it, I scraped it, I got on top, and then I revved it and made it skip across the ground. And I did hear one crack sound, and I'm not sure where it came from, but the case is still appearing to hold its integrity. And that was a lot of abuse. And we did the truck segment after I had already climbed up to the 18-foot peak on my house and had thrown this case off for a grand total of 4 times. My thinking was, you know, if you're going to fly with this, because this is airline approved, if you're going to fly with a case like this with your guns in it, your ammo, whatever you have, then how many times is it going to get thrown by the luggage guys? You know, I know they kind of make a game of it. If you work for it, don't act like you don't. I've seen it. I have a friend who has another type of airline approved case that he's seen tossed end over end with his AR-15 scoped on it. And so these guys abuse these things. So I threw it off 4 times. I thought if you were flying round trip, maybe 2 heavy tosses per trip. And here's the kicker. We ran over it. We threw it off the roof multiple times of each, and I still have not opened it yet. So I have inside my Glock 22 RTF2, the Umarex USA 1911 R200S 1911, and my Car CW9 and magazines for each. So I'm going to lay it down where you're going to be able to see the reveal, so to speak. And I'm going to pull these out. Latch opens okay. In fact, the spring locks don't seem to be having a problem. These definitely have an angle on them now after the way they got ran over, but they're still attached, and it appears as though everything's okay. It's shifted, but it's okay. Take the Glock out, look real quick. No problems with it. Shit, man, it really shifted. Holy cow. Take the 1911 out. That one appears to be good. All the mags are in place. And my car, I look in here and I think, well, where'd the car go? There's no way it just disappeared. It's under the foam. Pull it out. have a look. I mean, guys, this got abused, and this is all around the edges. The edges are still okay, sealed. Same with the top. And the car looks like it's okay. Good gracious. Took some abuse, took a little bit of a risk. 3 1911 mags, the car mag, 3 Glock mags. And the Glock's wearing a Streamlight TLR3. That's still working, no problem. Wow. So, Starlight cases, guys. Give them a look. I don't know how much longer this one's gonna last, but it held up, and all my gear is 100% okay. Anyway, this is Ebbs with House of Guns, saying happy shooting.